This is Paul Pearson, host of Star Time. And when I'm not being reprimanded by traffic cops, I'm listening to Rainier Avenue Radio World.
My name is Josephine, and I live in Renton, Washington. Even after getting COVID in 2020, I still did not want to have anything to do with the vaccination. There was much fear in the African-American community. Before you do anything, pray. And make sure that you're praying to get the answer and not praying to get your answer. Reconsider, asking yourself why you are hesitant about getting it. To learn more, please visit weconsiderwa.org.
Hi, it's your favorite Rainier Avenue Radio host from the Clean Greens Living Live show. It's Queen Bree
and Robin T.
Our show is live every Thursday at 3:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time with topics ranging from life on the farm, health and wellness, and race and social justice.
We feature guests each week with expertise in activism, entrepreneurship, healing, and food justice.
So come join your girls live every Thursdays at 3:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on the Clean Greens Living Live show. You can even call in and be a part of the show. See you then.
The Beat of the Fox with Nastiness is back on K-Fox Night Beat.
Yo, what's the deal? It's the legendary Hall of Fame DJ Mixmaster Ice from UTFO.
What's up? Who you thought this is? This is Sir Mix-a-Lot.
And this is Terry Lewis.
And I'm Grand Mixer GMS.
What's up, y'all? This is DJ Third Degree.
This is JJ Hudson from the High Children family.
Sunday nights from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's K-Fox Night Beat with DJ Nastiness.
Bringing back the memories.
Bringing back the memories.
Bringing Seattle's hottest music.
Bringing Seattle's hottest music. Rainier Avenue Radio .world.
That's my noise.
Peace. Are you a small business owner in Seattle who was impacted by COVID-19? The Seattle Office of Economic Development is investing $8 million to connect small businesses to operating capital. The Small Business Capital Access Program will lower the cost of Washington State Small Business Flex Fund loans by paying down 25% of the loan principal. Eligible small businesses can borrow up to $150,000 with a 4% interest rate to cover expenses like payroll, rent, utilities, and supplies.
Rainier Avenue Radio. Rainier Avenue Radio.
What's good? You're locked into Fresh Juice right here on Rainier Avenue Radio. I'm D Money.
What's up? It's Pint Patron.
ID yourself, you heard? Every Wednesday, 9 to 11, with interviews,
new hip hop and R&B,
straight from Washington streets and worldwide. Don't go nowhere. Here's the first song.
I could never do a thing that I ain't about. Suckers out here running miles, chasing clout. But when it's all said and done and they faded out, I'ma still be getting mine on my paper route. I could never do a thing that I ain't about. Suckers out here running miles, chasing clout. But when it's all said and done and they faded out, I'ma still be getting mine on my paper route. It's been a long road, still I'm doing me. Pursuing dreams, still I rep the town to a T. Truthfully, I never put up a front. Unlike a lot of clowns running around looking like punks. Sunk to the bottom of the barrel, far from the top. Whatever is hot, watch out, they all on the shot. Trying to get rich quick, doing anything to shine. But as far as integrity, could never question mine. I bless them when I rhyme, never take it for granted, no. Sick of snakes in the grass, I am the antidote. Your boy Grinch, I've been here, never running phony this shit. Trying to do it legendary, linked with the homie mix. No, we ain't bullshit. It's cause we from Seattle, bruh. Lot of frauds in the game, man, I've had enough. Been thorough from the heart, since knee high. Known to deliver like the Times and the PI. I could never do a thing that I ain't about. Suckers out here running miles, chasing clout. But when it's all said and done and they faded out, I'ma still be getting mine on my paper route. I could never do a thing that I ain't about. Suckers out here running miles, chasing clout. But when it's all said and done and they faded out, I'ma still be getting mine on my paper route.
Daddy might have hit it, daddy never quit it. But when it come to paper chasing, daddy gon' get it. Is it a grind or modulated luck? Was that a deal or a company? It sucks. Wish you was a homer, but you standing on the corner. You know you from Tacoma, but you claiming California. Anything that look good, you keep cheating. But your wife and kids is barely eating. But you claiming you're good, good, you keeping it hood. You would if you could, but you can't, cause this game ain't for fakes. But maybe that faking shit can get clicks. Faking on the gram and your uncle's whip. Try to get it before you claim you got it. Got it? That front bitch might trigger the artist. Got it? Listen to your uncle. Jewels with no clout. You're maxed out, busted. Another failed paper route. Busted. Broke. Gang recognized gang. Gang school gang too. You understand what I'm saying? Broke. Yeah.
I could never do a thing that I ain't about. Suckers out here running miles, chasing clout. But when it's all said and done and they faded out, I'ma still be getting mine on my paper route. I could never do a thing that I ain't about. Suckers out here running miles, chasing clout. But when it's all said and done and they faded out, I'ma still be getting mine on my paper route. It ain't a doubt, I do this dude, and I deliver just like the Ballad News Tribune. Back in the day, lost track of tracks of them plays. Money come, money go, but the passion it stays. From right now into the future till infinity, I'm making a mark. When I'm gone, they gon' remember me. My synergy with this ain't gonna stop. G-R-Y-N-C-H, in case you forgot. I could never do a thing that I ain't about. Suckers out here running miles, chasing clout. But when it's all said and done and they faded out, I'ma still be getting mine on my paper route. I could never do a thing that I ain't about. Suckers out here running miles, chasing clout. But when it's all said and done and they faded out, I'ma still be getting mine on my paper route.
Rainier Avenue Radio, you know what it is. Fresh juice, new hip-hop, new R&B. Myself, D-Money. And our guy, ID Yourself, who's on mute.
ID Yourself, you heard, again, did you hear me this time?
I hear you. Yeah, a little bit of a, but we good.
Yeah,
we good.
this is whack headphones, bro.
We opened up the show with a nice little collaboration right here in the town of Seattle.
It resonated.
Mixed a lot on the feature.
Really resonated. Like, I think a lot of artists need to think more internal. A lot of times a lot of people listen just waiting for their turn to speak. And so naturally with the music industry, people aren't really listening as much as they say they are. They're just waiting for their turn. And within all that waiting and all that anticipation, you need to be utilizing that time to be your real truest self. I've taken so much time for this little hiatus that I'm in the middle of to create this album, in the sense of all the transformation that I'm in the middle of within my roster, my Rastafari and everything that I personally do in my own personal life. And so if music doesn't flow freely through you like your own daily doings, I feel like you're doing it wrong. But for those who it feels natural and it feels right, then it don't matter what people say. At the end of the day, like you said, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to shine above all that, and you're going to go get your bread, and you're going to come back, and it's going to be past being about the money for music. It's going to be like this ambition that never died within you,
Yeah, definitely. And that track, by the way, made by Grinch. He has an album coming up later this summer, I think in July, and he will be here on Fresh Juice when it drops, man. So
that's gonna be really cool.
Yeah, it'll be dope to have Grinch. I don't think we've had him on for about a year. But yeah, man. Great show planned for you. It looks like the Patron is in the building now, and yeah, apparently something happened to his camera, maybe, but we'll get that figured out. But yeah, we're gonna be live until 9 to 11.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch to these other headphones anyway.
Wednesdays with new hip hop, new R&B that we find throughout the week. But we also have guests, and tonight we got three of them, yo.
He said three of them.
We got three of them, yo. And they all come from different spots, Actually, two of them are Canadian, but one of those Canadians are actually in the studio. But we have two in the studio. And
yo, how do I sound?
You sound good. You sound good, man.
Okay.
Whoa, he did a flip, yo.
Well, my phone literally did a somersault.
We'll be bringing our guest in here shortly, but yeah, man, we got David July. He's in studio. He's from Vancouver. You would describe him as like an alternative hip hop artist, melodic, if you will. We also have in studio with us Swamptiger. He's he has battle rapper roots, but when you hear the song that he's going to play tonight and the live performance that he's going to do, you're going to say, this guy's a battle rapper?
I don't think alternative is the best term anymore. I think the term alternative is the new normal, first of all.
Pardon the foreign noise.
For sure. And he's
not what you think it is.
he's from Tacoma, and joining us also from Canada in Calgary. We got the Dirty Sample joining us, man, from those folks at what's that name of that label real quick? Hand Solo Records. Yeah, they're the same people that we had with us last week when we had Mikey O'Brien. So yeah, man, those guys are
Mikey,
yeah, right, Mikey. But yeah, man, good show. We're gonna have to get Patron's camera in order here, but we do want to bring in our guests one by one, and without further ado, let's get our applause meters going. And I don't know, who do we want to bring? Who do you want to bring in first, ID?
Yo,
we got 3 different people to move. I don't know who to bring in first.
Alphabetical order, man.
Alphabetical order. Thank you, Patron. Okay, that would be David July. So let's bring in David July.
Okay. Yo, I used to hate when people did that in school. My last name,
July's around the corner.
My last name started with a W, and so I used to always hate when people did alphabetical order in school.
Yeah, we got David July here, man.
I was like, I'm right in the middle, so I was always cool with it.
Fair enough.
It couldn't be any worse or better.
Well, I mean, you know,
I don't know if P is exactly the middle, but
hey, you're right in the elemental though, bro.
That is the exact middle. Okay.
Yeah, you're like elemental P, bro.
Elemental P. All right.
It's all one letter.
Bring it in.
Sure.
Bring in another guest, Joe. Let's see. We have an S, and we have. Well, are we going to take the as an article to start with, or
no? It doesn't. Not even on iTunes.
All right, we're going to go with D then. So D actually. So he's also a D, and that's Dirty. So we go with the Dirty Sample joining us from Calgary, a bit in Canada, man.
How you doing, brother?
What up? What up?
How you guys doing? Good, man. Everything's good over here.
What's good? Your volume's a little bit low, but I can help you with that. And also, last but not least, man, also joining us with Swamptiger, yo.
Big cat.
My man, $100,000.
What's good?
Yeah, okay.
Got a lot to unpack in this room. There's a lot to unpack.
Team Slick Talk in the house, man.
Yeah, there's a lot to unpack in this room.
We got 3/4 in here.
Yeah, there's actually 6 people, but you know, we got to get Patron's camera fixed. All right. So, man, why don't we get to our next song and we'll get that in order. So, we're going to go to this R&B joint coming at you from San Antonio. He goes by the name of Xavier Omar, and this joint is called Feelings for You. Oh. All right. Xavier Omar on Rainier Avenue Radio Fresh Juice. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
First of all, I don't need no disrespect, so you can check me if I'm wrong. In the past, you told me no, but nowadays a yes is strong. I can't figure it out. I just know that I think about you more than anyone I've met before. So hear me out. I know we're friends. If that's all you want, that's all I'll get. But I can't walk around like you don't got my head in the ceiling. Guess I'm repeating. I still got feelings for you. Feelings for you. I still got feelings for you. feel like you threw some hints at me back when I was involved. Telling me what I deserve and picking up every call. Like, you don't wanna miss this. I know we're in a crazy position, 'cause we both know something is missing. So hear me out. I know we're friends, but who gon' fill my shoes when it comes to loving you? 'Cause I can't walk around like I don't got my head in the ceiling. Guess I'm revealing that I still got feelings for you, and I try to deny my feelings for you. But baby, I still got feelings for you. You got my head, you got my head, you got my head. I can't fight it no more. I still got feelings for you. If you want me, baby, won't you say yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah. All you gotta do is say yeah, yeah. All you gotta do is yeah, 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 yeah. Say you want me to, girl. Yeah, yeah. I'll say yeah, yeah, yeah. I got feelings for you.
Yeah, man. Xavier Omar on Rainier Avenue Radio's Fresh Juice. Yeah, with myself, D Money.
Pint size Patron.
ID yourself, you heard?
Yeah, ID yourself. And that was Xavier Omar, that joint right there, called Feelings for You, right out of San Antonio. Good music, man.
That joint was jamming.
Yeah, it was.
That Eric Bellinger feel, you feel me?
That like Prince guitar solo at the end, man, was fire.
Yeah. Always
shout to San Antonio, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna be out there next month.
I don't know what this Facebook user is on already out the gate. LMNO.
Maybe we were talking about the letters.
Oh, right.
Being in the middle of the alphabet.
Elemental P. Oh, okay. Yeah. Now that's R&B. Oh, okay. You're being
okay. I don't even know if that was the same person.
I
but
see you.
Hey, do that in the comments. Rhyme.
And shout out to Miles Salvador right there. What's up? Saying all three of our names right there. Patron, ID, and myself. Have a great broadcast.
Much appreciated. Shout out to Miles.
Good looking.
Definitely, man. Yeah, so we do got Patron on camera here. We got all three of our guests. Swamptiger just had to take a little bathroom break, but we got him back right there. So we got Swamptiger, we got David July, of course, we got the Dirty Sample joining us from Calgary, man. So later on in the program, Swamptiger will be doing a live performance, but we will be playing a song from all three of these guys, and it's all different styles, man.
Yeah.
So it's whatever you like in hip hop or don't like, you're gonna have it on this show. So look forward to that. But right now, let's get to know our guy Swamptiger a little bit, man. So I know Patron just brought your name up, man. We were looking for somebody in the battle rap scene, but hearing the music that you were about to play from you, it's a totally different direction of a battle rapper, man.
I don't know, man. I did music for years, like prior to ever doing any rap battles or anything like that. And I mean, me and Patron, fuck, man.
Right out the gate.
Pause. Hey, we just be kicking it and rapping, really.
My bad. Nah, me and Patron, like, we go back like 20 years. So I mean,
that's my guy, though. Yeah, Team Slick Talk.
Man, going back,
highly decorated.
Yeah, I like that. That's the battle rap crew that we was a part of. That was Heretic, aka myself and Patron.
Yeah,
which is, you know, in my opinion, the top 4 battle rappers to come out of
talk
Olympia,
that talk.
Period. And I mean, like, COVID with going through all of that, like I tried doing some digital battles and stuff like that, and I have my own feelings on that, so I didn't really feel super comfortable, attending in-person events and potentially getting myself and my family sick. So I kind of steered away from that, and I just ended up like reconnecting with my music and writing some stuff that was a lot more substantial than anything I'd ever written in the past. And I mean, that's what I got right now. It's my best.
Where did it? If I can ask, I'm sorry to cut you off. Where did that place come from where you started writing things that were not what you were writing before? Were you going through something, or?
Yeah, and I mean, like, I don't know. I've always kind of like had a philosophy base to a lot of the music that I make to begin with, and I've been with my partner for 15 years, and her and I separated, and I don't know. I was going through a rough time with that, and just like not being able to see my kids, and
Man.
I mean, it is what
rough.
it is. I mean, we're still good parents. We do everything we need to take care of the kids, and we're just not living together, and that is what it is. But I got to making a couple songs and collaborating with Smoke on he's doing all the production for this, and like he just sent me a couple beats to mess around with and write to, and ended up writing two of the best songs I'd ever written, and they're just a lot more in tune with who I am and what I'm trying to say than I was able to do before.
Yeah, I feel it. And the music that we're about to play, it definitely you can feel the emotion in that track. So I can
What's
tell,
the
like,
title?
yeah, the title of the track that we're gonna play is called "Trapped Inside My Mind," and I know that was the one that had a little bit more cursing on it, but I thought it was worth a couple of edits, man. So
yeah, those are my kind of joints, really. Just dirty rap music. Yeah.
I appreciate that.
I just want to say I appreciate the direction you've changed, like how you're taking your music, because you're just such a. And I tell my girl every time we see Ed Sheeran on TV, like Swamp do that. I'm like,
You know, it's wild that you say that.
not that ain't that crazy, but you know what I'm saying. It's hard to do, and
yeah.
And
I'm gonna piggyback on that. It's about impact, and you never know what kind of impact an artist is gonna make on you until they either flip that switch or they already came in the game really heavy. And so it's like I personally had that experience with Swamptiger when I threw a show recently, and the turnout was awesome and nice and intimate in a sense that Swamptiger saw me perform a song he's never heard me perform before, and afterwards off of the stage he pulled me aside and was like, yo, that was some of the most crazy stuff I've ever seen you do, and it really hit. Like I love that, like do more of that. And then it's like you never know when somebody's gonna walk up to you and say that, but these kind of records right here is what do it, yo.
Yeah.
Not for nothing, man. We all used to hit the stage like on the same night. It'd be Swamp, me, and ID be out there too.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, shout outs real quick to Dirty Sample cuddling with R2D2. But
that's a $50 investment right there. That's what that is, bro.
That one's from my homie Thomas at Han Solo Records, man.
Ooh,
he's watching right now.
That's
he stayed up late in Toronto to watch this. So
hey,
much love to you. Thank you for staying up.
Yeah, and if you're watching, Tommy, feel free to jump in those comments, and everybody else watching on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, all that, man. But let's get to Swamptiger's record here, "Trapped Inside My Mind." So obviously you told me about the things that you were going to, but tell me specifically about this record and making it, man.
So we're gonna get into some heavy stuff real quick.
Get into it.
Get into it, yo. Get into it.
So I've always struggled. I mean, Heretic could tell you about the last time we hung out, bro. Like it did not go. Like we went to an open mic, I performed, somebody said something sideways, they ended up trying to hit me with their truck, and I like punched the truck. It was a whole bunch of stuff. But I don't know, I've always kind of struggled with my anger, and a lot of that comes from what happened to my father. And like the anniversary of that's coming up on Sunday.
Damn.
But when I was younger, my father was murdered, and it's just been one thing that's just been cascading through my whole life, like since I was a little kid. just dealing with problems from one incident that was completely out of my control, and like trying to get a grasp on my mental health and just better myself for the position that I'm in now, where I could be a father and actually function at work without, flipping out or trying to fight somebody or something,
Man.
But, I mean, a lot of that, like, that's what this is, you know what I mean? It's like the song's about, a lot of the time, it's like everybody got some sort of problem, and, your problems may never go away, but you're going to have to find a way to live with that and manage it, and just know that that's a completely normal thing that most everybody got to do in some way, shape, or form. And I mean, that's really what the song's about. I mean, it's for everybody that struggles with mental health issues, or anybody that's dealt with any sort of, serious mental health issues like I have,
Whew. Man, this record's about to hit deep, yo.
I was gonna say, not for nothing, man. Smoke is one of my top 3 producers in Washington State for sure, like easily. He's been 1 and 2 and 3.
Yo, Swamp is one of my top 3 in the state, easy.
Yeah.
All right.
So I can't wait to hear this.
Let's hear Swamp rep on this track right here, Trapped Inside My Mind on Rainier Avenue Radio's Fresh Juice. Of course, we got David July. Of course, we got Dirty Sample. We're going to get to them as well.
My man Chris in the comments. What up, though?
Yeah. All right. And also Han Solo Records also here as well. So, yeah, here we go. Trapped Inside My Mind, Swamptiger.
Now I said, hey, how you doing today? Even if it ain't great, we gon' get through it anyway, baby. Cause it's okay, tonight feel okay. And having thoughts inside your mind you can't escape. Yeah, just follow your feet, even if your head leads you astray. Gotta keep on moving forward, baby. Keep on moving straight. We gon' make it through. Even if we just make it move. Yeah. Cause there ain't nothing wrong. Having done something wrong. Sometimes I don't always feel so strong. Even when the days don't feel right, I know I'ma be alright. I'm fine, trapped inside my mind. Sun is shining, I'm inside my mind, trying to find some peace and quiet. Out here trying to quell these demons. Overwhelmed brain won't stop screaming. Oh, you think you gone off the deep end? Please, motherfucker, give me a reason to lose my dish, lose my grip, flip, forget just who I is, and I drift down into that dark abyss. Tripping, acting like a wholesale big house issue. Something I gotta live with, trying to make peace with my own inner city break. Even when I'm feeling low, step by step, we about to follow the road. Let's go. Cause baby, ain't nothing wrong. Haven't done something wrong. Sometimes I don't always feel so strong. Even when the days don't feel right, I know I'ma be alright. I'm fine, trapped inside my mind. Sun is shining, I'm inside my mind, trying to find some peace and quiet. Out here with an open heart, exposing all my broken parts. Baby, don't cover up all them stars. I see who you are through all them cracks and shards, and you're beautiful, baby, oh my Lord. Tried to break you, but they made you so strong, and I like the way you carry on. I said, baby, they all can't be sunny days, but honey, we gonna get through them anyway. Cause baby, ain't nothing wrong. Haven't done something wrong. Sometimes I don't always feel so strong. Even when the days don't feel right, I know I'ma be alright. I'm fine, trapped inside my mind. appreciate myself.
Woo! Woo! How about that, man? Swamptiger, man. Woo! Trapped inside my mind. Production by Smoke.
That joint sound like it needs to go like a couple more minutes, man.
Yeah,
it's a vibe.
And that's what you want, though. You want to have that feeling where I want this track to last a little bit longer, you know? And people in the comments loving it. Let's see, Afrock with the fire emojis right there. And KJ Grand saying, what's crack-a-lack? And shout out to Swamp. He got that Rage Against the Machine flow. Love it.
I don't listen to them, but I'm sure I know it's fire now. And my man Chris be on some different kind of musics too, man. So that's what we call genres, different kind of musics.
Yeah, I feel it.
Fire, man. That was a catchy chorus, man. That's gonna be singing in my skull, man.
I appreciate you.
Yeah. Before we jump to the break real quick, I do want to touch on the album and the album artwork, man. As I show it right there, look at this light thing and this hourglass. I mean, there's a lot of symbolism here, man.
Yeah, I mean, originally, I mean the lantern itself is that was a piece that I drew myself, which my good friend James Simmons, he's responsible for the hourglass and like fleshing everything out and just making it look like a cohesive product. But
that joint is ill.
Yeah. Like I said, the
burning bush.
Well, I mean, it's money burning, and it's there's a cynic philosopher by the name of Diogenes, and he was a jerk. Like this dude punked Alexander the Great on multiple occasions just because he wanted to. But he had this whole idea of just like defacing the social currency. It's like, why do we follow these rules, man? I ain't got to wear pants.
That's what happens when you make it rain, man. Just toss that back to the people.
He said, I ain't got to wear pants. He said, who made these rules? I ain't got to wear pants.
Well, what's the name of the album?
So the album's called Final Language. And I mean, it's my first like real 12-song project. And I mean, right now we have a quarter of it recorded, and then we're just working on kind of the rest of like filling in with the musicians that I'm collaborating with, and then finishing out a couple instrumentals that we're replicating from older songs.
Okay. Do you? When are you thinking you're dropping it?
I'm hoping October.
October, yo.
Hey D, have you seen this guy's street art?
I have not. Is there?
Oh my goodness! Tell them about the street art, Swamp.
Is this on an Instagram account or something?
It's concrete evidence.
Nah, there's a separate Instagram account for that because it's not really like related to my music. I
gotta see this, man. Where's it at?
You can
you about to get your head blown
at Chalkbeard360.
How do you spell chalk?
CHALK.
Oh, that chalk. Okay.
Yeah.
Chalk what?
Beard 360.
360. Okay. No, I didn't get anything.
It should be on
Instagram. CHAULKBEARD.
You said there was an L or a U in there?
Nah, he put a U.
No U. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay.
It's all right, man. Chalk is a difficult word.
It is. It is, man. Get me spelling this stuff, man. All right, but anyway, Chalkbeard 360 right there. Yeah, let's look at this street art, man. We got
nice pumpkin, bro.
On the sidewalk, okay. I see what you're doing with the snow sculptures. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. A lot of that's like pen and ink drawing. Like if you click on that Kool-Aid man right there, like that's one of the larger.
Oh, that's a Trump. Sorry.
Yeah, that's a terrifying pumpkin.
Yeah.
Nah, that one right there, I almost got a ticket for. But it's like that thing's like 10 feet by 16 feet.
What's the ticket, man?
The lady was mad. She thought it was paint. But like, I don't know. I make a lot of different art and just different sorts of random stuff. But
I want them to see like the 3D joints you be doing. Yeah, there goes some right there.
Yeah, I'm looking at them on
the
puddle on the ground.
The baby group.
Nah, you gotta find one with the Pokemon in the puddle, yo.
Yeah, see these on the street.
Yeah, a lot of these, man. Like I said, that's just people that like sending in pictures from the.
This man got the picture of Pokemon swimming in the puddle with the fishing pole, 3D hanging out the puddle, so a kid could just put their hands there like they're fishing with the Pokemon.
And KJ Grant says, I still need to get a pic with the Hodoken.
Hadouken.
Oh,
I think it's
yeah.
the second move.
It ain't there no more. It rained quite a
Ho
bit.
ducking, come on, man. Ho ducking.
Hadouken, baby. It's
Man,
the
everyone
Hadouken.
knows. Ho,
Yo, they
come
might
on.
take us down for hoe ducking.
I do.
Yeah.
I do remember very
That's
clearly.
a whole.
You can't be ducking
All
them.
of
You
those
can't
whole
be ducking
duckings I
those.
was throwing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
All
can't be
right,
ducking
so,
them.
well, we are actually overtime for our break, man. So we got to take a commercial break real quick, man. We got more from Swamptiger later on in the program. He's going to do a live performance of one of these tracks from this album, Final Language, that'll be coming out in October. Plus, we're going to get to know David July. We're going to get to know the Dirty Sample, and we're going to hear tracks from them. Plus, take your pick, all that, man. So stay right here. This is Rainier Avenue Radio's Fresh Juice.
Check. Hey, yo. What's good? You listening to Rainier Avenue Radio. My name Nobi. You listening to Fresh Juice with D Money, Pint Size Patron, and ID Yourself.
Feel uneasy on your feet? Need assistance to walk? Do you use a wheelchair and want to stand more? What if you could stand stronger and feel steadier on your feet? What would this mean for your daily life and those closest to you? Join our dance-based walking program to improve balance, coordination, strength, and stamina. Wednesdays, May 18th to June 22nd at 2 p.m. at the iconic Columbia City Theater in partnership with Rainier Avenue Radio and Hugs That Empower nonprofit. Walkers, wheelchairs, and canes welcome. If you can stand and bear weight for even just 5 seconds, come dance to walk with Tango Stride.
Mga kaibigan, ito po si Kuya Bert Kawili.
And this is Miles Salvador from Australia.
And I'm Norb Kawili, also known as Norbcam. Kung gusto niyo po ang latest news and events from the Philippines at the local Filipino community, PLM Radio po.
We play Filipino music and interview guests from all around the world.
And I'll keep you updated on the latest Seahawks and sports news. Kaya always tune in. PLM Radio every Tuesday, 1 p.m. Pacific Time on Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
And in YouTube and Facebook. Salamat po.
This is your Rainier Avenue Radio.world community update on Seattle City Lights Utility Discount Program application. If you are impacted by COVID-19, otherwise known as the coronavirus, access the utility discount application online at seattle.gov/UDP for utility discount program, or call 206-684-3000. That's seattle.gov/UDP or 206-684-3000.
Greetings. This is your host, DJ Neftali, Rainier Avenue Radio.world, the best DJ in the Seattle area. You can catch me every Monday at 8 p.m. on YouTube. Like I said, this is DJ Neftali, the best reggae in Seattle, Washington, the best radio station, Rainier Avenue Radio.world. Mom, right?
Atlantic Street Center has been serving the children, youth, and families of the Seattle-King County area since 1910. We partner with families and communities to raise healthy, successful children and youth through services including counseling, early learning, youth development, domestic violence, and education support for school-aged children. Committed to serving the African-American community, Atlantic Street Center provides services and support for all marginalized people. Learn more at AtlanticStreetCenter.org.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Bo Blast, and you're now tapped into Rainier Avenue Radio. You're listening to Fresh Juice with your host D Money, Pint Size Patron, and ID Yourself.
Yeah. Look. First they said I was overrated. A legal motion. I had no motive or motivation. So F the world, this is fornication. Just keep that energy. I'm a magic coordination. You know I'm fire, have water waiting. Send your location, I find a Johnny, your water breaking. Like sliding into a situation, no lubrication. Plus I'm losing patience for penance, and I rebuke you, Satan. Lord have mercy, tell all the clergy I'm low key, I just hold the hammer cause y'all ain't worthy. Yeah, on some Prince Montana, ain't gotta worry. A lot of ballers that's in my city ain't got a jersey. You worms hurt me, just watch the birdie and call it early. And this 30-30's a little rusty, I call it dirty. When the beef jerky, these ones thirsty. To a mic fiend, every Thanksgiving is cold turkey.
Ohio versus Red Fox, set next messed up. Let's not iron me, just enjoy variety. Feel how Metropolis?
Yeah.
Feel how Metropolis? Shot Metropolis, drop, can't touch us. Trouble and nothing's in front of us. Can't keep up us. Swag daddy, bubbles in front of us. Massy, watch us. Style, and when the fuck is this? Mad because of family coming up, running up, winning us. Smash, beep up us. Switch it up now, cause one off us. Dancy rough has entertain, nigga retirement bubbles us. No keep force has. Report last, one of the honor hits. Champs be back us. Heroin Cambarian, black on black, it's scaring them. Appearing with swag name African American. Coast to coast, a locomotive. Go see hover, not inspired. Why? Hocus pocus, toast beloved. Appear, match up some of that crack hat. Swag, E-Mac lad. Clear, shock the heartbeat back hat. Grab your staff hat. Lift and save those while you have that craft. You catch that. Oh, we bored out there, honoring, run away. Some of the corniest, one of us corniest, must have fallen this, nah, seem backwards. Law and order, anti-black hat, force intact has. Bolts gifted, neither quick hit, more artistic. You see your fan base still loving the greatness, lip delicious. Minority guard, oh, hear me partner, post some pictures. What to talk about when Hobo trying to walk us out? The yoke us skipping with getting it, Hawk B. Richards. Only your weight or slipping a bit in this, cure dismisses. What a lame bitch keeps saying is greatness, claim feed kids with. Clear now the war with order, can't destroyed, anti-corner, very distorted, war employment. Still helping Metropolis? Still helping Metropolis? God? Still bopping Metropolis? Be bopping Metropolis?
Woo! How about that DJ Muggs joint Metropolis featuring Method Man and Slick Rick.
Slick Rick, the legend.
It'll be off Soul Assassins 3, which will be on later on this year, man. And we got the It's All Right With Me from Dirty Sample right there.
I was gonna say, man, I always thought he did that like accent was just clowning, but that's his real. That's how he talks.
Yeah.
Slick.
Yeah.
Slick's on fire, man. That he like flipped new styles in there, man. That's the illest new track I heard in a minute.
Man, that was pretty dope, right? You're listening to Rainier Avenue Radio's Fresh Juice, new hip-hop, new R&B every Wednesday night from 9 to 11 p.m. Hosted, of course, by myself, D Money.
Pint Size Patron.
I D yourself, you heard?
Yeah, and as always, you can always check out all the music, including that joint, on our Spotify playlist. You can search Fresh Juice Mix 2022. Fresh Juice Mix 2022. All the music's there from tonight's program and the past editions. Also, check us out on IG and Twitter at Fresh Juice Media, Fresh Juice Media. And of course, you can get up in our Facebook group on facebook.com/group/Fresh Juice Media. You can watch the show from there as well. So that's facebook.com/group/Fresh Juice Media. All right. So next up, let's before we get to our next guest, let's do a couple of quick birthday shout outs, man. So anybody got real quick, anybody they want to shout out that's having a birthday coming up or anything like that?
Shout out to Michael DePlesis, aka Wills.
Yeah,
big support of the battle rap community
since day one.
Happy birthday, Wills.
Okay.
Happy birthday, Wheels.
You got anybody to shout out, David? They don't even have to have a birthday, just someone you want to shout out if that's like that. But
I'm gonna shout out my boy Tyler B.
All right,
Vancouver, my producer, my main guy.
That's what's up.
Yes, sir.
What about you, Dirty Sample? Anybody in your life having a birthday, or do you just want to recognize?
I don't remember anybody's birthdays.
I love it.
For real. But shout out to Han Solo and Mo Gravy Records, man.
Yeah. Shout out the label. That's what's up.
I'm kind of gonna jump on that bandwagon. I'm the second oldest of 6 kids, and I don't remember nobody's birthday.
Right.
I'm
so I'm gonna go ahead. No, hold on, my bad. I'm gonna give a shout out though.
Go do it. Do your thing, ID. Yeah.
Shout out to my mama. That's my David. That's my doppelganger. Yeah, I'm saying that's my best friend for real. And then I just want to shout out my newborn son today. He is 6 months old.
Oh, congratulations. Yeah.
And so, you know what I'm saying? That's a big, huge milestone for your boy.
How old is yours, Patron, now?
We're coming up on the 1 year, man.
Wow.
Yeah, we got him perfectly spaced out, you know what I mean?
Wow. All right. So a couple of other people I'd like to give birthday shout outs to. Yesterday, a comedian in coma by the name of Miss Newman celebrated her birthday.
Shout out to Ms. Newman. She's been on the show.
She was on the show. Yep. So happy birthday to her. Tomorrow, Aaron Cohen, who originally is right here from Seattle, he's moved to New York since. He got an interview on this show about 4 or 5 years ago. So, yes, happy birthday to Aaron Cohen tomorrow. And then on Saturday, man, one of the hottest DJs here in Seattle, DJ Swerve One, doing his birthday, man. And
what's up, man? Shout out to Swerve One.
Yeah, man, Swerve One. So, yeah, that's your birthday shout outs for this week. But right now, let's get to know another one of our artists, man. And how about we take a look? How about we get to know this guy called the Dirty Sample? And right off the bat, I want to ask the question that ID always wants to ask.
I was gonna do it too.
Why don't you just do it though? Just do it. I know.
All right, so Dirty Sample. I'd like to know if your name came from a drink or nah.
I've never heard that one before, man. That's for sure.
You got to come with originals, man. I'm sure you've had everybody ask you if it had to do with a bad beat or something, but I had to come with something original. I used to play baseball. I'm real left field with it. You dig?
No, I dig it, man. No, the name is I dig a lot of vinyl, man, but I really don't have standards of quality for vinyl I dig. So I really like super grimy stuff. I like to find skips that loop.
I was gonna say I seen a dude took a skip and turned it into a beat, bro.
Oh, yeah, man. That's like I dig a lot of records, man, and I like them grimy, man. I like them like dusty, sitting up in the attic for 30 years.
That's awesome.
And when they said the Dirty Sample, I thought that's exactly what I thought of. It was like a
yeah, man.
That's
awesome,
good,
bro.
Man.
That's good. That's good.
Crate digger for real.
Yeah. Like
when they asked you, then I started thinking about. I was like, Dirty Sample. That's the one you throw away. You want the clean sample.
No, I love them, man. I get them.
Hey, bro.
Real grimy.
Hey, real quick for the confusion, I was getting my windows tinted off topic, but on topic, and the dude was asking me how dark I wanted my tint. I was like, well, dark, but to where I won't get in trouble. I mean, he's like, all right, we're about to murder him out. I'm like, what is that? I'm like, no, I don't want to hurt anybody in the back of my car. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so
I want him legally tinted.
I had a total confused conception of what he was talking about. He was like, you don't want to murder it out? I'm like, nah, I don't want to hurt anybody in my car, dog. I'm good. And he was like, no, we're talking about like blackout, like, you know what I'm saying? Like when you pass, like you see black, you know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, I get it. But like, yeah, it's just a misconception of the Dirty Sample.
Hey, just tell him presidential. I don't even know how dark that is. Just
presidential, but no, presidential is 0-10. 0-10, brother. You won't see anything. You can't get presidential tint. You gotta be a president. Yo, on God, I bet you can walk up to Les Schwab or whoever you go through, whatever, be like, yo, y'all got a service for 10. They're like, yeah, like, yo, can I get presidential? They're like, can I see your credentials?
Yeah.
You don't ask him. They see the suit. They already know.
But when it comes to crate digging and finding these records, man, the record stores, it has really become a hard thing.
Hey, yo,
how's the state of the record store up there in Canada, man? Is it?
I don't think they even got those anymore. I was gonna say.
No, my city has like one of the biggest record stores in Western Canada, so record land is massive. But honestly, man, I don't really dig it. Like, I don't like paying a lot for records, man. So I find like estate sales, I find thrift shops, man, I find garage sales. Like, do
you have a favorite like era?
Yeah, I mean, depends on the style of music. Like, I love like some weird psych rock, like German stuff from like the 60s and 70s.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I like a lot of Korean music from the 60s and 70s, because Korean stuff
with the electric guitars in them.
Is that a good time?
Because I remember back in the day, though,
like crazy, like kind of like American style forced into it, because there's a lot of like lunar stuff, so you get a lot of those like real grimy kind of.
Back, I was watching old animes, and they'd have these electric guitars in the background all the time when the fight scenes would go on, and I'd be trying to download the soundtrack so I could pull those riffs, man.
Loop them,
yeah.
So, yeah, man, like depending. So I love 60s and 70s funk. I used to host a vinyl Sunday thing where I'd play for like 6 hours and play vinyl, like just play funk and soul and shit.
Solid.
Yeah, man. So like I love I really like all music really if it's got content to it, you know.
Who's your favorite?
I gotta respect the DJ that carry the crates.
Right, and the fact that he cares about
work.
the fact that he cares about content, like that's epic. Because a lot of times they just want to hear bass and they just care about bass. I'm like, yo,
I want to shout out Platinum Records in Portland, man. I've been looking for a needle for my I sample off a record player.
Nice.
I mean, they're hard to find needles, like because they do everything's digital.
Yeah, man.
So Guitar Center didn't have them, but DJ RPM put me up on Platinum Records in Portland. Yeah, they had me. They got it right.
That's dope.
That's dope.
I'm still trying to find me a grandfather clock, brother. But I feel you on like the actual vintage equipment.
I was gonna say, I get you one of those, man.
Hey, yo, bro, you can't get one until you're 80.
What?
Y'all didn't know that?
Yeah, grandfathers be like 44 these days. Grandfathers be like 44.
Yo, what? Yo, I'm not having that, fam.
We're being quite literal about it, but
Yeah, I know he is. I know.
I'm clocking.
So I remember we played a record from you, Dirty. It was a collaboration with Old Dirty Bones on 420.
Old Gorilla Bones.
Old Gorilla Bones, sorry.
Yeah. You must have
Dirty
played
on my
Death
mind.
Bubba, right? You
Like
played
mine.
Death Bubba.
Sorry, we cut you off there. What?
It's all good. Did you play Death Bubba on 420?
Yeah, I think we did.
It's the weed smoking song, man.
Yeah, that's the one we did. Yeah.
That's the good one.
Did y'all have a video for that? Can I look that up?
No, there's no video, man. Hopefully in the future we'll get one, but you know,
That'd be cool, man.
stoners are lazy.
Touche, bro.
That's my kind of work ethic.
Well, tell us, man. Tell us about Old Gorilla Bones, man. What's it like working with them? You guys got history? What's up?
Well, Old Gorilla Bones is me. So
it's the same person. Word.
Yeah, man. So
That is the first time I've ever seen that where someone says this and that, and that's the same person.
Hit him with the Ralph Lauren, yo.
Yeah.
Hit him with the Ralph Lauren.
Same phone booth.
Yeah,
clever.
but
That's clever.
I produce, like, I've always kept my same name as a producer throughout the years, man. So because I've never really, like, I've always just kind of evolved my style as the Dirty Sample to what I am today. And then, but as an MC, like, you know, things change, and I've been multiple names, like, to the point where labels kind of are like, yo, you got to pick one. And I'm like, I don't really want to, because like, so this is the newest one, man. I'm back from the dead, you know, like I went through some stuff a little while ago, and now life is good, and I'm back from the dead, and I'm gonna come and gut these fragile candy coated MCs.
It's good to see you up here, man. It's good to see you
man.
back and feisty with it. That's what it is, bro.
Go ahead.
I make like I'm an old dude, man, so I make like boom bap music. I make stuff that I grew up listening to. I make raw, grimy.
Some call it golden era.
Yeah, sure. I'll
Real
gladly
The thing
accept
about gold
that
is the
title.
same, you know, it's consistent in its worth.
That's
I'll
true.
take it.
Yeah, definitely, man. And so yeah, on that tip, I know the album is called Revenge, and you said you're calling it a volume 1. So I think you're having some history for this Revenge.
There'll be more to come, bro. So my favorite, I also dig and collect a lot of like VHS and movies and stuff, man.
Man, you got VCRs, you got the rewinders.
Yeah, man. So like I said, I'm old, man. I was born in the early 80s. So
Monty had the one that looked like a car. I think it was like a Camaro or something.
Bro, I feel you. I was born in 86, man. 86
there
is
you
when I was
go.
born.
You
I
guys,
feel you, bro.
you guys are a bunch of
85
old,
here.
old men too. Yeah, a bunch of
Yeah,
old men
dude.
too. So yeah, man. So revenge movies are some of my favorite things, and I sampled a lot of stuff out of some of my favorite revenge movies, and some different stuff that, like, I dig a lot of like B movies and like terrible films you wouldn't want to watch, you know.
Oh yeah, okay.
Because I love them, because they're awful, man. They're just terrible movies, but good in a good way.
It's like for me, I like a B-rated movie because here's your man that really goes for the A for effort. Yeah, I mean, he blew his whole budget. He knew he wasn't going to hit box office, but he went balls to the wall, if I can say that.
I love it. Yeah. Well, sure.
But that's what I love about a B-rated movie. I'm like, dude, you know what? Let's watch it. And so I watched all the slasher flicks back in the day when they would just be out going back to back to back.
Yeah, there's a lot of good, terrible movies out there.
For sure.
I really love that show where they have those characters and they be watching those old movies.
They always give a true story.
What's it called, man?
Science Theater.
I know she's talking about
Science Theater. Damn.
Yeah. Those guys are dope, man. Those guys are dope.
It's the true stories they give me. I'm like, man, this really happened.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick, y'all.
Mystery Science be the ish, man. But all right, so we're gonna get to this record of yours, man.
Yeah, I gotta hear this.
Off of Revenge. And on that note, if you say that you're gonna, kill all the whack rappers out there, you got this track called The Murderers. And,
Yeah. All right.
featuring Rob Roy and Touch.
Yeah, so Rob Roy's an MC from Calgary, man. He's super talented cat. He's originally from Toronto, but he's been in Calgary for a minute now. But he's done some really dope stuff. He works with Marco Polo a lot and Shy the Beat Yoda, and he's a super talented MC. And he actually, so my job outside of making music, obviously, is I manage a weed shop. And so he comes into my shop a lot, man, and we become friends, and then we just started making music together. So, and then Touch, man, if you guys never heard of Touch, man, Touch is from Edmonton, Alberta, just like north of our city, and he's super talented MC, old school guy, man, respected by like a lot of the old school Canadian MCs that have been around. So he's one of my favorites, man.
All right, Joe. Old Gorilla Bones and the Dirty Sample. He's both of them, y'all. And this track is The Murderers featuring Rob Roy and Touch. Right here on Rainier Avenue Radio's Fresh Juice off of Revenge Volume 1. We're coming back at you in a couple minutes. Keep it locked, and we'll get to know David July here shortly, man. So stay locked. Also, Swamptiger's here, so don't go nowhere.
Zombie bag, don't sleep, kid, it's on the air. Call a snap, we off the chain, let the dollar stack. Want that George Costanza wallet fat. Money folded like a game show dollar grab. Lil Rainbow bright, off that, we ain't a part of fads. Old school black Raider starter hat. Heart attack terror, that rap cardiac. Your action better back up yapping, don't be a smarty pants. The last storm with a mask on, smoking only quads, constantly lighted up, then blast off. Them cruiser butter soft, well they just other threats, we got squads. Hang them up like scuffles and hogs, we bred like war machine. Your team look like some Mormon teens. We reign immortal kings, my style flout the wild out, we ride out. We Mad Max Macabre, come and find out.
I'm no stranger to the street danger. Studio beat banger, lead ranger who keeps the peace underneath Jesus' manger. Keys to the hangar, private jet, and my styling. Yet so much money in your bank account, but you still can't buy respect. I'm a rhyming vet, an old man, but these young looks will fool ya. No substitute, the teacher's here to kick eggs to school ya. Medullas will get split, move on to the next. Ish, get respect quick, and if it's shorty's there, I'm saying blessed. Bitch, I used to mess with some Looney Tunes, potish like Hootie Hoo, Rudy Poo. Candies, hey, fire with the can of gas. You got the mic, you better hand it back. I am the man of black. See the flash and you forget ish. I don't think you can handle that. Ample stacks, melt your operation like it's candle wax. I rep the culture, vultures try to save face and cancel that. Like Afghan gold seal hash, I put a stamp on that. You higher than I'm off, fiending for a gram of that.
I want all the smoke, and I don't give a up if it's second hand. I'll take any rapper out in front of me. Matter of fact, go fetch your mans. Rappers just gas, cause at a show, they met their stands. You act holier than now, but really, you ain't never blessed your fans. Touch enter the building, it's fire. Go get your exit plans. If you ain't ate, you ain't see a bar and left the checks in hands. Fucking 9 to 5, touch street and she collecting cans. Aggressive hands, battle rappers like KRS and Sham. All I really need is that Mary J, Method Man. As soon as I roll up, rappers disappear like get in the van. Best rapper to ever touch a mic from Edmonton. No subliminal. I'm in your face. I said it, fam. If you offended, pull up. Bring it Julie, let it blam. If I die, I'm a legend. You kill me, you're pathetic, damn. My NPC live dipped in the original Reddit tan. You buy $50 beats off Reddit, you getting scammed.
Basically, right?
Rainier Avenue Radio, Fresh Juice.
Bro.
There you go.
Nope, I'm shutting it down. I need a remix featuring everybody in the locks. Bro, you serious right now, fam?
Put the paper up. I'm in.
Bro, I need that sticker on the back of my car for when I play this joint. That sticker that says head banging.
No,
might swerve.
Yeah,
Might swerve.
That joint is hard, fam.
Yeah.
God, that
I'm
gives me
old-
that rush
old
I haven't had in
school
so
rap,
long.
Yeah, man. And Rob, like both those MCs.
Man,
they
and those
just
MCs were
murdered, you know?
killing, bro.
Yeah, man. So
I can no offense to them or
What a
nothing because I've
fight.
never heard them before. I couldn't tell which one was which, but they both murdered their verses though.
yeah. Rob Roy was the second dude. Touch was the third guy. But yeah, man, they're super talented cats, man. Making rap music's fun. So we
For sure,
keep
man.
we keep it grimy, man. We keep it grimy.
That's dope, bro. We love it, bro.
You hear that on the Wu-Tang album.
Yeah. When he was talking about how he loves the old B movies and all that, I was thinking, man, this guy would be like an honorary member of the Wu-Tang.
That's a record. Like, go ahead.
You guys know like Rock Marciano?
Yeah, for sure.
So we have a track together, man. If you guys have
that's
heard
dope.
that, you can look that up. And then Guilty Simpson and I did a track together.
Wow.
What are those two called? What are those two songs called?
The Guilty Simpson track's called I'm Guilty, and the Rock Marciano track's called 365.
I just want to get that on the record so we can listen back.
And
to
then
this
if
and
you
look
guys
that up.
like know like Mike and Nine, like Freestyle Fellowship, we've done a
Yeah.
track together too. So like yeah, if you dig into my little catalog there, you'll find some stuff, man. Also, if you figure out what some of my old names were, you might be able to find it.
You're like, where's Waldo in the hip hop industry, bro?
Yeah, you got some good collabs there, man. I don't know if you were able to work with this artist, but were you able to get together with the late Sean Price?
That was like a dream of mine, man.
Oh,
So
man.
one of my homies from Calgary actually worked with him quite a lot, and we were planning on working something out, but the sadness happened. Rest in peace to the god, man.
Yeah.
I was listening to Sean P yesterday, man.
Hey, I have an idea. One day you should tell the crowd like, oh man, I'm gonna introduce my new artist, and then just jump out into the crowd and walk back on stage.
Yeah. Right. I gotta get the skull mask, man.
Double feature.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get clip of the episode this week. I had to pull Wagoo out the hat that time, but yeah, that's dope, bro. I love how you play the shell game with everybody's head and how you kind of get gorillas with it when it comes to like not really knowing who you're looking at when you're listening, because it's like which artist is he really tapping into and what persona is that really gonna take form as?
Hey,
It's
you
awesome,
get
man.
it. I like it.
I really do,
man.
bro. That's awesome, bro.
Yeah.
You're like
Thanks,
a
dude.
shapeshifter.
All right. Okay. I like
Yeah,
that.
man.
I like the shapeshifters, man.
For
Well,
sure.
It's a good rap group.
You're tuned in to Rainier Avenue Radio here in Seattle. Fresh Juice, new hip hop and R&B every Wednesday night, 9 to 11. It is 10 o'clock p.m., man, and I'm hearing some rumors that ID needs to hit the bed. So,
Yeah, bro, I got to work dumb early in the morning. We got some early shifts for the communities in our workforce, so it is good work that I'm doing for the people and these young cats that need to be fed and these training programs we're trying to do for the youth. So I do have to cut out early this week.
Well, appreciate you staying up with us, man.
for sure,
definitely,
man.
Most
Always
definitely.
appreciated, man. You may have had the clip of the week. Who knows? We'll see.
For sure. I'll be in here next week, and y'all better be ready because I got to ID the question that's been brewing since this week. So I'm just gonna wait till next week to unleash that.
Yeah,
sure.
let's start that up a little bit more. Keep it warm.
Most
And
definitely.
if people want to get up with you, where they need to go on IG?
Go ahead and hit the IG button. You're gonna go ahead and type in MP3 Mouth, Music Mouth, MP3 Mouth. Holla at your boy.
If you want to hook up with me, I'm on Facebook and Twitter at DMoneyJuice, and then on Instagram it's DMoneyJuice1.
Pint size Patron, P. Treasy the Don, the Dead Hat Assassin. Don't be mad at that.
Yo, every time it hits 10 o'clock, it's like his grandfather clock.
Hey, put the
dings
kids
off
to
me.
bed.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm out of yo.
I guess before we get
appreciate
to our
y'all.
next commercial break and start our second hour of the show, we're going to give each of our guests an opportunity to talk about where they're online and all that. Since we just did, we think it'd be only fair. Swamp, why don't you tell us where you at, man?
I'm everywhere. I mean, you can search me on YouTube Music, Spotify, whatever. Just Swamptiger. I mean, if you want to look up one of the song titles with it, that'll help to bring it up a little bit easier. So No Exit, Escape Myself. Those are the songs that are released. We're also releasing the song tonight in honor of doing the show.
Dope.
But I mean, you can find me on Facebook, IG, TikTok, wherever.
Dirty, where you at?
At the Dirty Sample, and then just Google me.
Okay. And David?
Google.
Yeah, you can find me anywhere, honestly. David July on any streaming platform. Instagram, David July 1. TikTok, David July 1. Everything else is just David July.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
KJ Grand checking in. Always got Sean P on my playlist. I'm gonna have to check you out for sure, Cal. And man, yes, it's all good with me. And although we don't have ID anymore, man, we got another hour of great entertainment for you. So don't touch the dial. Tell your friends. We're going to play a game show later on called Take Your Pick. We're going to get to know David July and play a track from him. We're going to get a live performance from Swamptiger. So we just getting started, y'all. But we're going to take a little short little break, pay some bills, and be right back.
Live from the Great P and Dub, this is Caleb Brown with Unleashed Entertainment. You're listening to Rainier Avenue Radio .world with ID Yourself, D Money, and Pint Size Patron on Fresh Juice Wednesdays.
Northwest Film Forum's Collective Power Fund is now open for grant applications. Grants are starting at $2,000 up to $10,000 for individual or artist collectives. The annual grant cycle focuses primarily on supporting art that incites public dialogue, pushes boundaries, explores genre fluidity, speaks its truth through an authentic perspective, and is often non-traditional, anti-institutional, socially responsible, or disruptive of any existing structures and conventions. Learn more and apply at collectivepowernw.org.
All lovers, check out the Quiet Storm Dedication Show with Sergio LaCour on Love Lines. Thursdays, 9 p.m. Pacific on Rainier Avenue Radio .world.
I love the music.
Hi, I'm Paul Pearson of StarTime. Did you know that back in the 9th century, Rainier Avenue Radio was the host of the first annual Gregorian chant-off? Man, that was tight. Well, times have changed and so have we. Now you can hear all the great Rainier Avenue radio shows on our mobile app for Android and iPhone. It's completely free on the Google Play Store and the iPhone App Store. The Rainier Avenue Radio app.
Join Rainier Avenue Radio from 5 to midnight for Sunday evening sound sessions. Jazz from the cabinets from Big Poppy.
That's right. It's time once again for Jazz from the Cabinets with Big Poppy.
Sergio LaCour's Love Lines.
It's Sergio's Love Lines with Sergio LaCour. Go to the phone line. Tell her who we talking to.
Sage Prince and Just My Opinion.
This is Sage, and that's just about going to do it for the first half of Just My Opinion.
K-Fox Nightbeat with Nasty Ness Rodriguez.
It's the beat of the Fox. K-Fox Nightbeat, Nasty Ness.
You know what? You're going to listen from 5 to midnight. Just turn it on and don't stop. DJ Alibaba. The Underground Surround Sound Star Time with Paul Pearson.
Thanks for tuning in. My name is Paul Pearson.
Sunday evening sound
Star
sessions on Rainier Avenue Radio. Trust me, you'll be listening the entire time from 5 to midnight. Sunday evening, your sound session on Rainier Avenue Radio.
Do you want to reach out to the Vietnamese community in Seattle? Just advertise in Người Việt Tây Bắc. That is Northwest Vietnamese News, the longest running Vietnamese language newspaper in our region. Go to nvnorthwest.com.
What's good, world? It's Mikey McGolly. You're listening to Fresh Juice on Rainier Avenue Radio, hosted by D Money, Pint Size Patron, and ID Yourself. Floss Gang. Let's get it.
Yeah, that's good.
Hey,
yo, I freestyle again. Boy saying in the building, no children of men. Because I burst out, I fake it, juke, jump and turnstile. I take a loop and make it worthwhile. There go Angel reading Plato, ducking fatal attraction. I don't need the lights and the camera, just the action. I ain't doing nothing till I'm done with relaxing. I ain't doing nothing just to get a reaction. I might zoom through your plots and plans. I might take a wooden spoon to your pots and pans. I won't stop till the whole crowd nice and damn. Good son, leave the whole club nice and tan. That's the jam to everybody always. That's the man to everyone in Oslo, Norway. I'm worldwide, everybody dies. Boy Sam preside and everybody rise. I can't stand living without you. Busted 2-minute plank all the way to the bank. Quick draw without drawing a blank. Whoever tried to pull rank must was only pulling a prank. I'm about to see the kingfish hopping out of the tank. Thanks. A smart choice instead of joining the gang. Don't have me smell your whole face with lemon meringue. If God wanted you to bite, she'd have given you fangs so you can catch me saying bite me, holding my wang. Dang. I've been knowing there is no one to blame. If I'm going out, then I'm going out with a bang. If I'm staying in, then I'm staying in with my girl. And I am not the one, but maybe I can give a referral. Dag, this record is a heck of a groove. Ask me who the best to take it by the second and show. So shake a leg, no need to regulate the neck and the glutes. It's for the ladies that would never date no regular dudes.
Woo! Homeboy Sandman on Rainier Radio's Fresh Juice. Boy Sand is free off of the upcoming mixtape. I Can't Sell These.
That joint was jumping.
Woo! And that would be another track that it would be really dope to see our guest, the Dirty Sample, working with, man. Homeboy Sandman. That'd be a good collab.
Oh, that bass line sounds like a Primus bass line, man. That was grimy. That was fire, man. That was fire. Homeboy Sandman's always got the fire. All those cats, like, what's that? John Wayne, Homeboy Sandman, all those cats make fire music, man. That stuff's dope.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that joint was jumping.
Yeah, it was, man. You tuned in live to Fresh Juice, which is every Wednesday night right on Seattle's Rainier Avenue Radio in the Columbia City Theater. Myself, D Money.
Pint size Patron. Hey, I heard that we I saw that Rainier Avenue Radio purchased the building.
Yeah, it's official now. Rainier Avenue Radio owns the Columbia City Theater here in South Seattle. It's a dope thing, man.
Run tell that, and read all about it.
ID yourself was here earlier, but we have 3 guests joining us live, of course. Also in studio, David July, who we're going to be talking with very shortly, playing a joint from him. We got Swamptiger here. We talked with him earlier on, played a joint for him. He'll be performing a new track later on in the show. And of course, the Dirty Sample here from Calgary. And man, Patron, just a second there, you were drinking or forgot. We haven't mentioned the juice yet, man. Tonight's juice, we're sipping some Libby's pineapple juice right there. Get the full, yeah, there we go.
Pineapple hoodie.
He got the pineapple hoodie. He's got the pineapple juice and
website coming soon. Specific Islander.
Woo! Themes. I like it. Branding, man. Branding.
Thank you.
Yes. Mm-hmm. All right. So on that note, man, when you talk about branding, man, you hear this guy's music, you see how he dresses himself, and I feel like this guy David here is a real brand himself, man.
I was gonna say you could only be talking about David July.
Yeah, you could branding. I don't know about these. No.
As far as hitting all those marks,
they own animals, man. But David July is he's got like a brand feel to him.
Yeah, bro. I mean, just being me. That's really what it is.
Is it though?
I guess me is my brand. That's what it is.
Was there a lot of thought that went into it? Like I'm gonna specific emphasize these aspects of myself, or
yeah, I mean, I'm into fashion and I'm in that type of stuff too. And I guess whatever I'm into, I guess we kind of just add into that, and we're just like, yeah, we might as well add that into the brand, and that's how it goes. I mean, it's just me, and then we add it into there.
Right. Yeah, and I'm trying to pull up your Instagram real quick right here because Man, you'd be having fun on this ice rink here. And I know the video we're about to play definitely was shot there. And
the ice rink?
Yeah, he was shot at an ice rink, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, go Kraken.
No, Vancouver, though.
Yes, sir.
Go Flames, man.
I'm just repping for my city.
He's like, I don't.
Hey,
he's like,
I'm
I don't
a
know.
diehard Kraken fan.
He's like, I don't even know what the other NHL teams. But how does that work, though? I mean, do you speak to someone to shut down the venue to shoot a video? Like, how does it work to shoot in an ice rink like that?
Yeah, that's my guy Caleb. You know, I work with him, and you know, he does the things, and he does what he does, and we just hit whoever up, and they're like, "Yeah, we see what you're doing," and they're like, "Yeah, let's do it." I mean, it's not too complicated. It's what it is.
It kind of reminds me of that one movie, Happy Gilmore, where he takes the girl there because he knows the guy with the Zamboni, and then they play endless love, and then she shoots the puck, and
yeah.
Okay, so I guess Caleb knew the guy with the Zamboni or something like that.
Something like that, yeah. Something like that. They had a past friendship, yeah.
I mean, you connects, you set stuff up like that. Is that your first ever video you ever shot, or like?
No, we had two. I had two videos before that, but this was definitely a big step. Definitely a big step in the video scene and all that type of stuff. Is before that, it was nothing as crazy as this. Yeah.
Was it just home videos?
No, I mean, I had some people working on it and that type of stuff, but this was really just like.
Were they released?
Yeah, they're on my channel and that type of stuff. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, let's see here. If we were to describe the kind of music that you play, how would you put it in a few words?
I mean, I make music for people that want to feel something, I guess.
Word.
And I think you can describe it like that, but to go more in depth, I guess if you wanted to, or it's more like I want to get to that point of like when someone wants to relate to something, whether it's emotional, if they're going through something, whether it's a breakup, or if it's like a loss of a loved one, then I can be that person that can make them music that can relate to them or something like that. Or if it's they just want to have a good time, party, I can be there too. You know, I kind of want to be that person that can just be across all these different emotions and all.
People definitely need that person
for sure.
They do. You know, we all need that emotional connect in our music, man. I know we hit it pretty good with Swamptiger here earlier on, but. Well, what's the type of emotions you usually specify in your music?
I mean, there's a lot. I mean, obviously this newest release, Want It All, is more the kind of party type stuff, and we tapped into that. But it's also got a deeper meaning to it. You know, it kind of self-explanatory, but also deeper into it. It's like if you want to put in a couple words, it's, I want it, so I'm gonna go get it. Right? That's the type of thing like that. But I also dive deep into mental health and loss, that type of drugs, like that, experiences with those type of things. So a lot of it, it can get emotional, but a lot of it's, if you want to have a good time, you have a good time too.
Yeah, I want it, so I'm gonna get it. That sounds like some real rapper-ish right there.
Yes, sir.
Man. So we're gonna go ahead and get to the record. I Want It All. When did you make it?
We made this back in October last year, so it's been a thing for a while. But we've been waiting on it for a while, and we've been waiting for this release, and just came out last Friday. So it's a good feeling that it's finally out.
What's the holdup? I mean, I don't know if you want to put in,
I mean, we were just kind of we're just making a bunch of music, and then we decided like, you know what, we're gonna do this. This seems like perfect because. Want It All. It's like we kind of came up with this is the Want It All mentality, right? Like it's not just a song. It's like our thing. Like the whole team is like we want it all, right?
Yeah.
So like we want it, we're gonna go get it. I mean that's kind of what we think about.
Okay, well here we go. New David July, Want It All. The video shot up in an ice rink up in Vancouver, man. So enjoy this one. We'll be right back on Rainier Avenue Radio's Fresh Juice.
She do the smoke in the mirrors and all. Said I was gonna bring out the hero surprise, yeah. She wanna gamble on me, that's the time, yeah. The sugar will power in the back with a dive, yeah. I want it all, yeah, I want it all, yeah. Yeah, I want it all, yeah, I want it all, yeah. Now with it, baseline on money low, yeah. Shots so confetti, yeah. Stay busy and summon up, yeah. Level up for the city, just up on the call, been this boy, yeah. Never thought you wanna call. I ain't gonna start getting this shit now apart, yeah. Gonna take a flight with the luxury's tall. 23 gold, heavy beat off. Ooh, yeah. I want it all. What I prove, yeah. 50% of my blood, look in my jewel. Shining through. Yeah. She did the smoke in the mirrors and said I was gonna bring out the hero surprise, yeah. She wanna gamble on me, that's the time, yeah. The sugar will power in the back with a dive, yeah. I want it all, yeah, I want it all, yeah. Yeah, I want it all, yeah, I want it all, yeah. Come on, little baby, just for me, nah. Come on, little boy, I can stun you, say, yeah. Provoking this beat to be counting me, yeah. To be counting these prayers and setting them out. Pessimism was the holding me down. Now I take bottle and shot it aloud. Yeah, I just hit us evoking, bro. My homies talking like we always with love. Ooh, I know. In the cool, move slow. To the cool, cash flow. Yeah, when someone with me, I just say, I don't. If you gon' do it, but if you do, I will, so I will, so. I'm finna make for the bigger, but I don't know. All I know, my love is dealing with bargain, no bargain. What's it gonna take is the question, yeah. Mark it all down, I'm a guessing, yeah. A home I don't living in hell, it goes. She get out the winner, shade it, yeah. She did the smoke in the mirrors and yeah. Said I was gonna bring out the hero surprise, yeah. She wanna gamble on me, that's the time, yeah. The sugar will power in the back with a dive, yeah. I want it all.
David July, I want it all. Rainier Avenue Radio's Fresh Juice.
That's a vibe, man.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, you feel the emotion, definitely. Man, I know you shot it up on an ice rink. Are you a big hockey fan, though?
I mean, I mean, as a Canadian, I guess at some point.
Is that a law? Is that a law that every Canadian has to like hockey?
Yeah, at some point in your life, you gotta have something.
Hey, yo,
Yes.
hockey's the best, man. But come on, Canucks, son. Come on.
Hey, listen, I'm from there. Okay, that's what it is. That's all.
It's all good. I lived in Van City for 4 years, man.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I'm a Flames fan, and I got gutted by Van City fans when I was there for the riot, man. I was there. That's when I lived.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah, man. I mean, I mean, I'm not super like crazy right now, but like I said, at some point in your life as a Canadian, it's kind of just a hockey thing somewhere in there. Yeah.
I mean, like, is that like an unwritten rule that every Canadian has to like hockey?
Nah.
Oh, man, yo,
Can't be.
start watching it, man. Start watching it, dude. It's the only sport. Let me tell you something. It's the only sport you can get in a fist fight and you don't get kicked out of the game, son.
Yeah, no,
You
This is
stay in
true.
the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's heavy. It's a heavy game, man.
Except for
Good.
maybe like boxing and MMA.
That's
No.
what I was just gonna say. I was a boxer for years. I punched bloody people,
Ain't
never
nobody
got kicked
throwing
out the
you
game.
Yeah, well,
Ain't nobody throw you out when you're boxing.
that's fair. That's fair.
But yeah, I feel it, man. What other tracks you got out, David?
Damn, I mean, back last year we dropped in December. I dropped a track called "Break the Ice," and I mean, that was fairly similar.
This is becoming a theme.
Yeah, I'm feeling it. It's very cold.
Yeah, you can imagine where we're going with this idea. I mean, something like that. Yeah, getting darker as it goes. But yeah, I mean,
that's a Northwest. Is darkness like a Northwest thing?
It's gotta be. Well, I mean,
Would you
even
consider that?
in Calgary, it would be pretty dark too, wouldn't it?
What do you mean dark?
I mean, you're up closer to the North Pole, so you
must be a north thing.
Yeah.
Man, you guys think I ride around with like on a sled or something? Got dogs on the front. Dude, my garden, I'm growing weed in my garden right now, son. I'm growing weed in my garden right now.
Hey,
Like, dude, it's sunny-o, baby. It's sunny-o, man.
Respect.
Yeah. Shit. Like, there's a bunch of Yeti walking around up here, just part of everyday life.
I wasn't saying snow, but
What are you guys in Seattle, man? That's like 2 hours from Van City, isn't it?
Yeah, I mess with Van City, man.
Yeah, Van City, Seattle. Those are two dope ass cities, man. Those are good cities.
Yes, they are.
I'm big in Winnipeg, man. And
Winnipeg's good.
Shout out to Mississauga.
Yeah,
Van
those are
City
good
look
cities
like
too.
Seattle in an alternate universe.
It's like
For real,
like
man,
slightly
yeah.
more expensive Seattle.
But I like where Patron was going with that, though. Like us here in the Northwest, it almost feels like we always have a cloud on top of our heads. Not literally, but also like mentally, we have a cloud, raining on us like at all times.
I noticed that from working with producers, though.
Yeah,
I dig it. My shit's
See, I go to Texas like once a year.
My ish,
like once a
my
year. and I
ish
know, like,
is macabre.
brighter- it's a brighter area.
Yeah.
all right, yeah. Now Dirty can go. Yeah, what?
Sorry, I was saying like my stuff is kind of macabre. You know what I mean? Like I like that. I like that vibe. I'm into horror films. You know what I mean? Like I like that dark stuff. So yeah, I dig it.
Maybe it's just a very close to the equator, that type of deal. Maybe that causes that type of mentality. Maybe.
I don't know. I mean, what I think it is I mean, from like the days of Steve Miller and Tacoma and a lot of the different like music that does come from this region, not necessarily just hip hop in itself, but there's just a lot of musicians. I mean, I don't know how many of y'all spent very much time out in Olympia, but in Olympia, man, it's like I've done shows, at punk rock festivals and stuff like that, where it's just a whole different thing. So it's like when you're working with a lot of different artists and you have a lot of different artists consolidated into a single area, you kind of come out with something that's a little bit different, that has a little bit of a mix.
I performed in a bar.
You know what I mean?
I performed in a bar called the Pig Bar over there.
Pig Bar.
The Pig Bar.
Oink oink, yo.
Pig Bar is dope, bro.
No, but that kind of explains what you were explaining. So,
I hope you got a free sandwich. It's delicious.
oh,
Free that's some inside stuff. I don't know what's going on.
That's
there.
why I use my drink tickets on. I don't drink, bro. I eat pulled pork. It's
Yeah, that's smart, man. Food over liquor any day.
do you still do the Do you still bring the foot pedal out?
Nah, bro. Like everything we doing now is just all Smokes production, just me working the lyrics and stuff. So.
Shout out to Danny Alvarez.
I was gonna say that made me want to do I want to do a show with an MPC and just have everything already basically tracked out.
Yeah, that's what Smoke and Orange Goodman just did at the Grieve show the other day. It's like Smoke was working like live MPC samples for Orange Goodman.
You got the MPC too.
If I could shout out anybody on the show, Orange Goodman is he's my favorite of this new generation of kids, and I mean he's just one of those cats that just has serious emotion. He's very far beyond his years, and he's my favorite to listen to right now locally.
Man, that's what's up. That's what's up.
We got to get AKA here. I know he's about to drop something.
Oh yeah, from Ollie, yeah, Olympia,
yeah, and just another Team Slick Talk member.
But thinking of this this local scene, man. I know in Vancouver, man, who are some MCs that are doing some things around there, man. I know I've heard of Swollen Members, some of those members, but who are some other people out there in Vancouver, man?
Yeah, I mean, there's. Am I going?
Yeah, you good.
Yeah. I mean, the scene out there is a bit different, definitely from out here. But I mean, people out there, especially that I'm aware of, someone like Boslin. If you've heard of him, he's one of the big acts out there in Vancouver. He's kind of like also melodic hip hop and that type of stuff. But he's one of the big ones out there that I actually want to work with too in the future. Should be dope.
Is anybody? I mean, obviously, you're very new to your career, being young and all that. Is there anyone that's really reached out to you and helped, and mentored you out of that Vancouver scene? Like, say, yo, I like your rhymes. Here's some things you could do. That type of deal.
It was a while ago. I think it was someone that I knew from a family member cut Nardwar's hair.
Word.
And then they showed my music to Nardwar, and he was like, send a message through that person to my family, and they sent it to him, and he gave some advice about just that type of stuff, because he heard my music and he was like, it's good, and he liked it. He gave some advice, just some simple stuff, but effective if used right, and that type of stuff. So that was cool to hear for sure, and that's one of them. Yeah.
That's an official stamp too.
Yeah, sure, maybe someday that'll lead to your own little Nardwar interview, man.
I'd love to meet him in person.
He's
out
there
there in Vancouver too. So
he's collecting memorabilia as we speak.
I know, right? He just shows this random stuff from like, where'd you get that?
Hey, you remember you wore this hat to the Rainier Avenue Radio Show?
Like, low key stalking, yo. All right, man. That's David July, man. We got the dirty sample here. We got Swamptiger, myself, D Money,
Pint Size Patron.
When we come back after this break, we're gonna play our favorite game show, Take Your Pick. And we want you all to play along in the comments. It's very easy to play if you haven't played before. So stay tuned. We'll tell you how to play. It's very fun. You're gonna learn some interesting things about our guys here. So keep it locked. Rainier Avenue Radio, fresh juice.
What's going on, man? You tuned in live with Joshua and Your Highness. This is Rainier Avenue Radio. Fresh juice. D Money. Pint Size Patron. ID yourself. Ay.
Wash your hands, don't touch your face, wipe things down, clean up your space. When you cough and sneeze, do responsibly. If you feel you're getting ill, isolate at home and chill. No, you're not alone. Please pick up your phone and call 206-477-3977. King County 206-477-3977. Public Health 206-477-3977. King County 206-477-3977. Public Community Radio Station will provide you with more information. Say Rainier Avenue Radio. Your community radio station will provide you with more information. Rainier Avenue Radio.
The beat of the Fox with nastiness is back on K-Fox Night Beat.
Yo, what's the deal? It's the legendary Hall of Fame DJ Mixmaster Ice from UTFO.
What's up? Who you thought this is? This is Sir Mix-a-Lot.
And this is Terry Lewis.
And I'm Grand Mixer GMS.
What's up, y'all? This is DJ Third Degree.
This is JJ Hudson from the High Children family.
Sunday nights from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's K-Fox Night Beat with DJ Nastiness.
Bringing back the memories.
Bringing back the memories.
Bringing Seattle's hottest music.
Bringing Seattle's hottest music. RainierAvenueRadio.world.
That's my noise. Peace.
Are you a small business owner in Seattle who was impacted by COVID-19? The Seattle Office of Economic Development is investing $8 million to connect small businesses to operating capital. The Small Business Capital Access Program will lower the cost of Washington State Small Business Flex Fund loans by paying down 25% of the loan principal. Eligible small businesses can borrow up to $150,000 with a 4% interest rate to cover expenses like payroll, rent, utilities, and supplies.
What's up, y'all? It's Mal Holiday, and you're listening to Fresh Juice on Rainier Avenue Radio with D-Money, Pint Size Patron, and ID Yourself. You hear?
She said, make me all your trust. She said, love me responsibly. She said, always give me truth. She said, promise never lie to me. She never wanna be my enemy. Bonnie and Clyde like Jamie. She said, when a good girl's gone, she's gone. Yeah, she looked me dead in the eyes and said, who's gonna make you better? Who's gonna make you better? Who's gonna be your darling, baby? Who's gonna love you better? If I don't love you. She said, say it if you mean it. Do it if you mean it. It's more than a 4-letter word. She don't need no baggage or no hurt in her life. So I'd better think twice. She looked me in the eyes and she said,
Raheem Devon bringing some true soul right there. If I Don't, production by Tim Kelly. It's off of his most recent project, From Lust Till Dawn. Woo!
Yeah, Lust. Yeah, dude, that's dope. That's dope.
Rainier Avenue Radio's Fresh Juice. Myself, D Money.
Pint Size Patron.
ID Yourself. And here with our guests of the evening in studio, we got Swamptiger here. And as well as David July, and joining us remotely from Calgary, the Dirty Sample here as well, man. And it is 10:36 p.m. And in this final half hour of the program, Swamptiger is going to do a live performance, and we're going to play our game show, Take Your Pick. But right now, we're going to get to that game. And if it's your first time ever playing along, and this is a pretty simple game. It's inspired by a card game called Take Your Pick. There are 2 choices on each card, and you just pick one. And we invite you all to play along in the comments as well. Put your answers to the questions there. We'll throw them on the screen and keep them involved. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, all that. Keep involved. We'll do 5 of these. And the first one, your cups in your cupboard. Would you have them right side up or upside down? You stacking your cups up or you stacking them down in your cupboards?
Down.
Down.
Yeah, man.
You put them down?
Down.
Well, yeah. No dust in them, so.
Oh, cups.
I know people that stack them up though in the cupboards. You know that they just put them up like that. You know they do it like this as opposed to like
they doing it wrong, man.
They like
doing
having
it wrong.
They gonna rub that pineapple juice in like lotion.
I know. I was trying to do a demonstration. I got pineapple on my hand, but
oh yeah, they doing it wrong, man. Upside down, right? Am I right? Upside down, right?
Yeah, I think that's the right answer.
Yeah, man. No dust, man. No dust up in your cup,
I
bro.
mean, nothing depends, you know, what
know,
you stacking them from.
Yeah.
That's like, have you guys ever worked in a restaurant, man?
Right. Yeah, definitely in restaurants. That's the way they do it. Also,
Nah, not me.
No,
never worked in a restaurant.
Oh, man. Everybody should work in a restaurant for like a year. Learn that game, dude.
It'll make you rethink your life. No,
For real, son. For real. Make you learn a new patience with human beings, man.
But also when you work in a big family or anything, like I had 5 people in the family, we had to always keep track of what's washed and what's not. So if it's washed, it's down. If it needs to get washed, it's standing up.
That's fair.
Yeah, but
Everybody has their own home system.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I ain't gonna front on your family system, man. That's cool.
All right, here we go with our next.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I remember when I found out you can mix the colored and the whites from my dad.
Oh yeah.
All right, here we go. Here's our next one. Take your pick. Your most important quality in a partner: intelligent or funny? Would you rather have your partner be intelligent, or would you rather them be
That's
funny?
a close one. I just want to dumb.
I think they kind of go hand in hand, don't they?
Intelligent. If I meet another girl to try to ask me what my sign is, I'm gonna lose my mind. I believe in astrology. Stop
she
that.
cracks me up though. I don't know what to tell you.
Come on, bro. What moon were you born under?
She's got those moon slappers.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
She can't figure out how to work the microwave, bro, but she tell a knock-knock joke like you never heard before. son.
Miles Salvador says upside down for the cups, but okay, here we go. Intelligent or funny?
Intelligent, man.
Intelligent, bro.
Anybody rather have a partner who's funny?
I think they kind of go hand in hand, man.
Hey, definitely not the expensive intelligent.
I mean, if you like tragically funny because you're so dumb, it's just humorous.
If that's the expense, then hell no. Oh, we gotta sacrifice them. No.
Yeah, it's all across the board. Intelligent, I get it. Okay. All right, here we go. Pancakes or waffles?
Waffles, bro. Like 100%. You put a
gotta
chicken
go
on a waffle, it holds syrup. You don't make a mess. It's got natural foams.
And I prefer Waffle House.
Yeah.
Waffle
Not
House.
IHOP.
I like Waffle House not because of the pancakes. I just like being able to eat waffles and fight a man at the same time.
Stand your ground law in all of those.
Y'all got different standards down there, man. Shit.
Yeah.
Ish.
Right? Ish.
Ish. America fighting in the Waffle House. That's
Hey, that Waffle House.
Have you been to a Waffle House? That's what it's for.
Yeah.
That Waffle House
Pull up 2 a.m., bro. There's a
They
dude
should
ready
just
to stab you.
they
It's
should
like,
just stream a camera in a Waffle House down there and put ads in between like snacking periods, and I bet you something.
that
weird.
camera wouldn't make an hour, bro. It'd be covered
Yeah.
in blood and syrup in like 15
Right?
minutes. It's
Right?
over.
Or someone to steal it.
All right. What about you, Dirty? Waffles or pancakes, man?
Man, honestly, I like pancakes a lot, because I like when they get like real soppy with the butter in between them, and like I like
Eat it
when
like
you
a sandwich, man. 2
Oh
pancakes
man,
with butter.
I mean I like waffles. Don't get me wrong. I like all foods, but I like how when pancakes real get soppy and cakey, and they look like little UFOs. So I like those.
Hey.
Okay. Spaced out on us.
Man, what about you, David, man?
I think it's depending on the time. If
Okay.
it's like
It's good.
2 or 3 a.m., then and you're like faded, you're like drunk or something, then it's like I'm gonna go for pancakes because it's real fluffy and just disgusting. But then if it's gross, it's gross.
Pancakes are worse than
It's
soccer.
gross food, but it's that's what the time is. But if it's like whatever, anything else, I'm gonna go waffles.
Okay. Man, that's a tough one for me, man. I don't know which direction I want to go with that. If you want to go about ease of making, I'm going with pancakes. You can make pancakes in like a second. Waffles, you need to get like a special iron and all that kind of stuff. But I do like the crunchiness of waffles, though. So
Yeah.
oh man, I got to go with it's much easier to make a pancake, so I got to go with pancakes. Let's see here. Okay, here we go. Next one: hamburger or taco?
I grew up on the hamburger.
Taco,
Taco.
bro.
It's gotta be taco.
Gotta go with the taco.
Gotta be taco.
Oh, what we got there? Let me put it on full screen. Burgers
Oh
for
my
Dirty
God.
Sample. He
Okay.
got a tattoo
He
of
about
a
that
burger.
life.
He really about that, man.
Hey, Dirty Sample, what you think of Red Robin, man?
Bruh, you got
He got
chicken on
a
Bruh,
3-piece in there.
you're really about your food, man.
Yeah, man. I like to eat. Where's this one? Hold up.
Okay.
There they are.
Got the cherries.
Yeah, man. Next one is a slice of cheesecake.
What, you got cheesecake on there too?
No, that's the next one. That's the
Oh.
next one.
Likes food.
Bro, you
Yeah,
really do
man.
like food.
He just
Eat
inspired
right.
me. I'm about to get a tattoo of 8 cans of ravioli. It's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
In the can. Into the
Yeah,
snacks.
man.
Cans of ravioli.
Like
Food,
pyramid.
man. Ravioli's delicious, bro.
All right,
All
before
the food.
we get to the next, take your pick. I want to know what inspired you to get food tattoos on your arm.
I love food, man.
You said
I
food.
eat-
Clearly.
Yeah, man, like,
Did you not
I've-
just pay for that one?
I literally I run so I can eat whatever I want, man. Like
I hear
I
that.
love food. Like I
hear that.
love eating, man. Like food is the best. Earlier today, my dog and I shared a slab of steak and some broccoli. It was wonderful, man. Barbecue.
That sounds wonderful.
Some sauteed mushrooms on top.
amazing.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful, man. Yeah.
Gotta
It's
dress
good.
it up.
Good meal, good company,
Yeah,
bro.
man.
You can't beat that.
Food is life, man. Find what you love and let it kill you.
Okay.
You know?
That's a good mentality. Find what you love and let it kill you.
Yeah, man. That's a Charles Bukowski quote, man. That's a Bukowski quote. But yeah.
Oh, man, catching up with some of our comments here. Let's see. Han Solo saying waffles. They have cups to hold the syrup. Yes, they do. That's some good thinking. Miles is going with pancakes. Han Solo says take waffles out the freezer and put them in the toaster.
That's one way to
Okay.
do it.
That ain't a
one way to
waffle,
make it
though.
easy.
That ain't a waffle, man. That's
Not anymore.
You ever made a
That
peanut
ain't-
butter jelly sandwich with 2 Eggos?
that's good, man. He's right on that. That's good.
No, I got some Eggo chocolate waffles. They didn't taste the same as they did
No, that wouldn't be good.
at the Walmart.
To go back to the last one, though, I'm picking tacos though over hamburgers. Though.
Shame on you, man. Shame on you.
KJ said taco, so many different kinds. Okay.
Oh, that one just came in. Yeah. Waffles with a Smartie. I have dummies with pancakes. At least waffles have curves. That's random as
Did
hell.
she just body shape pancakes? What just happened?
We're talking about waffles have curves.
I think he's connecting the question with the intelligence and the and the being funny.
Oh man.
Word.
Yeah.
Miles
That was
said
layers.
hamburger, though. Let's see. That was our fourth one, right? So we got one more here. I'm trying to find a good one here. Okay, yeah, here is our final one. Rather have an ice cream cone or a snow cone?
Ice cream.
Snow cones are good though, man.
Snow cones are good, but it's an easy way to sell somebody some cheap water.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I hate snow cones and things, but the
Ice
ones
cream.
they had in the Philippines were just like you could taste the authenticness of here. It's just gonna be syrup.
Yeah, if you're here, yeah, but
That old American corn syrup.
right.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was so strong.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw one more in. How do you like your eggs?
Fucking hate. Oh,
After 10, you could get a couple off.
He's like, I don't like eggs at all. I'm
I
just
hate
gonna
eggs.
curse.
I'm not.
Hey man,
Least favorite food on the planet.
I
I'm
like
sorry.
them with
I
like
get
eggs.
emotional
I like
about
them
eggs.
scrambled with eggs. But if I really gotta be honest, the hard boiled egg is just more practical. to me.
The hard boiled egg is more practical.
You're
Okay.
choosing
Yeah.
hard boiled for practicality.
I love it though. I love it.
That's cool, man. I dig it. I dig it. That's a good reason, man. That's a good reason.
That's why I don't like eggs. Well, as a kid, I lived in Mexico. We all go and work out in the fields. So we lived on a ranch, and the only thing that they would ever bring was hard-boiled eggs and water. You ever ate a whole bunch of hard-boiled eggs in the Mexican sun? It's
Yeah.
terrible.
Just the
Traumatized for
essentials.
life. I'll
man.
never eat an egg again.
Yeah, that's
Bro.
fair. That's
Bro, you
fair.
get egg in your face.
That's fair.
David, how do you like your eggs, man?
It's gotta be scrambled. I'm not gonna lie.
You want
It's-
scrambled?
It's too easy to make. I'm not gonna spend too much time on eggs. I'm just gonna do.
But it's more practical to have them hard boiled.
If you really want to grab an egg and go, hard boil it.
What
If
you
you-
doing? How do you like your eggs, Dirty?
Yo, man, if you live on that on the go lifestyle, you gotta grab yourself a hard boiled.
No,
No,
because
man,
I gotta be out the door.
that's
I
fair, man.
hit
But
that
yo,
stove.
see, I'll take some time on eggs, man. Sunny side with like a slab of sourdough, heavily buttered. Get a little pepper on the bread. Maybe double butter that bread so it's real heavy, like slow your heart down in the morning, get your eggs going.
Not for
Slice
nothing.
them
I was
up.
gonna say I like deviled eggs. Like those are
No,
hard.
deviled eggs are
like
delicious.
that's included.
Deviled eggs.
Deviled
That's
eggs are
included.
banging. Pickled
Those are
eggs are
delicious.
banging. I'll eat all the eggs for all you guys, man. I'll eat them all, man. I like food.
Just eat all of them.
Sure.
All of it, man. All of it. Maybe that's the next one, a sunny side egg.
You might as
Sunny
well.
side.
I like sunny side up too.
Potion.
Yeah. Delicious,
Han
man.
Solo says ice cream, but in a bowl. No cones for Han Solo. Okay.
I'm waffle cone, man.
What
Waffle
about
cone.
them bowls that are made out of cone?
Yeah, smart.
That's a gray
Smart.
area.
It is a gray area.
Yeah.
The thing is, if you're driving, you got to get the cone.
Well, that's take your pick for tonight, man.
I don't suggest it.
Good fun stuff. We have a couple of minutes left, man. So we definitely want to do this right here. We are about to have a live in the studio performance from our guy Swamptiger, man. So before you do the track, man, let's introduce it properly, man. Talk to me about making the track and what's about to happen.
I mean, this song is, I don't know, it's just a good vibe. That's the only thing I could really put it out as. I mean, it's one of these things, man, like I'm getting older and, I look back on a lot of things. I mean, as you get older, bro, your friends become a lot more sparse. And same thing with your appointments and time. Meet everybody, man. I work 50 hours a week. I ain't never got time for nothing. But just kind of that change of, yeah, I'm settled into the life that I love right now, but I miss the old days sometimes.
What's the track called?
It's called Ruminate.
Ruminate. Okay, we about to ruminate with Swamptiger, yo, on Rainier Avenue Radio's Fresh Juice. Let me cue up this track, man.
Yeah. Said, when I was a young boy, I thought the whole world belonged to me. Never thought I'd grow up to see how wrong I could be. Now as these days fly by, I sit back and I ruminate, thinking about past conversations, all the things that I can't change. Said every year that passes, I feel a little bit more strange. Caught between what I have now and running back to yesterday. Can't cling through the past, let go and leap into the fray. You ain't alone, we all afraid, but we gotta take that fall. Forget your weakness, embrace what makes you strong. Can't keep holding on, so let it go. Keep going, you can't hold the moment. It all goes by in an instant. You can't go back and do it different. Let it go, keep going. You can't hold the moment. Yesterday is in the distance, and tomorrow's not a given. Say, now this ain't the life I expected, but baby, it's the life I need. And why the hell I wanna go back when I'm right where I'm trying to be? Said even on them days when I can't bear the weight of my memories, I know I can't rehash the pain of the past for a few moments in between. And baby, we don't know what tomorrow brings, but the fun is running down that street, not knowing where it leads, scaring me, but I've never felt so free. They say change is in the air, so baby, let's follow the breeze and let it go. Keep going, you can't hold the moment. It all goes by in an instant. You can't go back and do it different. Let it go, keep going. You can't hold the moment. Yesterday is in the distance, and tomorrow's not a given. So let it go, keep going. You can't hold the moment. It all goes by in an instant. You can't go back and do it different. Let it go, keep going. You can't hold the moment. Yesterday is in the distance, and tomorrow's not a given. So let it go.
Killed that.
Yes.
Appreciate y'all.
Yes.
Appreciate y'all.
Yes.
Man, you putting in work on them shows. I see it.
Man.
Yeah, we're getting there. It's something different. Something different.
Ruminate, man. Off of the upcoming album.
Again, shout out to Smoke, man.
Yeah, Smoke killing it right now.
Yeah, definitely.
That was a good match.
Yeah, we got a couple of minutes left, so we're gonna give each of you guys a couple of minutes here to whatever you have to say, whether promote anything like that before we bounce. Let's go with you first, David, man.
Yeah, I mean, Want It All just came out last Friday. Newest single. You can go check it out on any platform. Go check out my Instagram, David July 1, all that type of stuff. We got a show in Vancouver next week on Saturday.
Okay.
You can check out my Instagram. It has all that info on there. We got an upcoming show in Seattle next month too, late next month. That'll be announced soon too.
Okay.
And yeah, go check it out.
Dirty man, anything you want to say?
Buy my vinyl, man.
That's
Revenge Volume 1, buy my wax. Go to handsolorecords.com and buy my vinyl. Support, man. The artwork done by my homie Whatevsky. Support, real rap, raw stuff.
Yeah. What about you, Swamp Man?
Yeah, I got a show going on in Chehalis with my guy Coaster on Sunday for Memorial Day weekend.
What's up?
Y'all can check me out. Just check out the Facebook or pretty much anywhere I am on social media. You find all the info for that. We also doing a show out in Highway 99 in Olympia at Thunder Cannabis on June 11th, and that's gonna be a whole barbecue. That's gonna be a whole vibe, man. That's gonna be a good night.
Okay, I'm feeling it, man. I'm feeling it. All right, next week on Fresh Juice, our guy OG Mambo is back with some new music, man. So
building.
Yeah, the always fun and energetic OG Mambo. We always love having him through. And then we'll also be joined by San Diego. You would call him a hip-hop / rock artist. Goes by the name of the Tovin. So he'll be here as well.
Okay.
It's our first show of June. It's already June in 2022, man.
Get a lot from San Diego.
Yeah. So that's going down June 1st, 9 to 11 p.m. Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio. The Tovin and OG Mambo joining us live. Out to tonight's juice, Libby's pineapple 100% juice right there, man.
Oh yeah, and KJ said no such thing as chocolate snow cone. I'm going with ice cream.
Oh,
that's true. Man.
That's a good way to end.
That's the best point.
Well, that's a good way to end the show, yo. But before we drop right here, just want to remind you all the music that you heard on tonight, find it on the Spotify playlist, Fresh Juice Mix 2022, Fresh Juice Mix 2022. Also, we're on IG and we're on Twitter at Fresh Juice Media, Fresh Juice Media. You'll find clips of the show there. You'll find pics with our guests here tonight. That'll be posted on there, as well as announcements of future guests and all that kind of stuff. You can find out past editions of the show on mixcloud.com/Fresh Juice Podcast, mixcloud.com/Fresh Juice Podcast. This show will rerun on Saturday at 10 p.m. on Rainier Avenue Radio. You can listen in on the Rainier Avenue Radio app, which is free for iPhone and Android users, and also on the Rainier Avenue website, rainieravenue.world. There's a player in the upper right corner. You can
Very
click
important. KJ said, I needed that smart. My year's been hard and I can't change it, but let it go.
Man, that's
Hey, I'm right there with you. It's been a rough couple years for all of us, man. I hope everything gets better for you.
Man, and also the Facebook group, facebook.com/group/Fresh Juice Media. You can watch the show on there. So go free to join that Facebook group right there. It is free for anybody to join, facebook.com/group/Fresh Juice Media. The Neon Ghost Show is next. And as always, peace, bless, and latest.